Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to welcome everyone to the Great Hall. My name is Bill Locke. I'm the event director for the Great Hall. I have called and the hotel is going to bring a few more chairs, but I think we're going to go ahead and start while we're waiting for these chairs to arrive. I appreciate the turnout. I thank everyone for coming. It's always an exciting time when we induct the 10 people and 10 automobiles into the Great Hall. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Guy Larson, the president and current new owner of Bloomington Gold. Guy Larson.
Thank you, everyone, and welcome to a great event. I've got a really short duty. I just have to mention a few people, then I turn it over to David. I want to recognize a few people this evening. First off, I'd like to recognize our title sponsors of the whole show, Chubb Insurance. I'd also like to recognize all of our other sponsors. Their banners are presented throughout the hall. And then, most importantly, I would like to recognize Dana Mika. Dana shepherded this show for the last decade or more and brought it through some rough times, brought back key people, invested in the show, and brought it back to be a very significant premier show in the country. Thank you, Dana. At this time, I'd like to bring up David Burrows, the founder of Bloomington Gold. David?
Thank you, Guy. Appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. We're going into our third year of a 5-year program called the Great Hall. A little bit about it for some of you who don't know what the objective is, the purpose is, the vision behind it, why we're doing this. It occurred to me after being in this business industry hobby, friendship, fellowship, community, that I was getting gray hair. And as I looked around, I thought there's a few others that don't even have any hair. And it's time to start recognizing those people that have given so many of us such a great time, a great industry, and I didn't see the proper recognition coming out for some of these people that got us where we are, from all the way back into the early 70s to where we are today, the last couple of years. And I felt that somebody's got to do something about that. So I thought Bloomington Gold needs to be in a leadership position. Look at the people in the Corvette industry and community. We need to organize a way that we can recognize those people that really got us here and that made not only some contribution themselves to the Corvette industry, but maybe inspired people to do things, inspired different directions to change, to make the whole industry better. And also recognize the automobiles as well. So we put together a 5-year plan. Every year we would induct 10 of the 50 most significantly historic Corvettes. And we would induct 10 of the 50 most significantly influential people that shepherded, guided, and changed the community into what it is. And at the end of the 5th year, we would have inducted 50 cars and 50 people who made the most significant contributions to the Corvette community. So we're in our 3rd year. You'll meet the next 10 will make 30 that are already inducted. In the 6th year, our vision is that we would bring all 50 automobiles and as many of the 50 people that we can gather, bring them all together in one spot in our new home in Champaign next year, and bring this to be, I believe, in 2015. We bring all 50 cars, all 50 people, and we give the Corvette community and the automobile community a chance to walk through. The only time you'll ever get to do it is a living history book to look at all these 50 automobiles and these 50 people. Shake their hand, look at the automobiles, and then hopefully we'll have a book that will be available one time that will be a counterpart to Carl Ludwig's book that was written back in the 70s called Star Spangled Corvette that got us from 53 to about 73. Our objective here is to get us from 73 on out into the 2015 era. So people can read about this before it gets all lost. What did these people do? How did it work? Who influenced what? What changes did we see? And what do we think the trajectory is going to be into the future? That's what the Great Hall is all about. That's what we're trying to do. We hope you follow it. We're glad you are here to experience it, but we really want you to talk about it and look into the future. For the 5th year, when everything is together at one time, we want you all and your friends and the automotive community to share that with us. We look forward to seeing you next year, the year after, and for the final salute to the 50 most significant cars and people. Thank you.